Well, the wait is finally over. Yes, it's here. The 2020 Toyota Supra has finally landed. We're so hot on the new Toyota Supra that we've come to the show, as you could see, before it even opens, hoping to get glimpses before anybody else does. It's had something of a long gestation period, has the 2020 Toyota Supra. First rumored in 2007 when Toyota released the FT-HS concept, and further stoked in 2010 when the company applied for a trademark of the Supra name. The anticipation reached a fevered pitch right here in Detroit at the 2014 edition of the North American International Auto Show when Toyota took the wrappers off the stunning FT1. Well, the production version is finally here, and other than the alterations required to make it a practical street car, mostly making it taller so real human beings might have some headroom, the new Supra remains admirably faithful to the FT1. All of the strakes, all of the louvers, all of the air inlets are present and accounted for, albeit a little diminished in size. The nose remains aggressive, the flip-up spoiler impressive, and those outrageous rear fenders almost as bulbous. Like all Supras past, this new GR version takes much of its inspiration from the Rare's hen-teeth 1967-2000 GT. Indeed, for those worried that the new car might be a little too much Munich, there's precious little outward indication that says built by BMW. Of course, the new Supra is BMW based. That's not such a bad thing, since that means the new Supra, like previous versions, will be powered by an inline 6 engine. In this case, it's BMW's twin turbocharged 3-liter, massaged for 335 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque, mated to an 8-speed paddle-shifted automatic. Toyota says that's good enough for a 4.1 second sprint to 60 miles per hour. Harnessing all that torque is a chassis with a 50-50 weight distribution, fully adaptive suspension, and an active differential. Both these last tuned by Toyota for optimized kinetics. Perhaps the most interesting statement in all the press material that accompanies the launch of the 2020 Supra is this, however. Like its 1990s predecessor, the 2020 Toyota Supra will be equipped as a premium GT. Now, while it's nice to know that Toyota will take care of all our creature comforts, what's more interesting about that statement is that this new version would seem to be targeted at the baby boomer crowd who drove previous Supras in their formative years, rather than the young Turks that flocked to the original A70 and A80 Supras. That means that this new version, there's no Canadian pricing announced as of yet, so we can't be 100% sure, is likely to be a competitor to BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and even lesser Porsches. Considering the amazingly faithful to concept styling and the proven pedigree of its powertrain, I think that Toyota is going to have a huge win on its hands. I'm David Booth for Driving.ca.